well, I think we could talk about what skills or what like ways of thinking that you transition from game to from video games to actually real life game, and
Yeah,
that was really like useful. I think that one of the biggest thing was like teamwork,
yeah.
like wingmanship, quote unquote, like uh,
Wingman. Yeah,
yeah, like a lot of like even from in my head when I'm doing game with the wing, I'm thinking like of like trading kills or stuff like that. I
yeah,
think it like a lot of times what, for example, if we are talking to two girls and it's not going well, like for one of us, I would like switch and like I start talking to
mm.
the girl that's not working with, so maybe we
That's
can make it
good.
work. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
really
mean?
good. Yeah,
Yeah, so we'll be like always thinking how to make it work. No matter like because a lot of guys, I feel like they get really stuck with the girl they're talking to, and they kind of get blinded to the overall context of the situation, and they get just too blinded with that particular girl, and they forget to like they start like thinking like possession, like they own the girl, like it's
yes,
my
yeah,
girl, you know.
hmm
And for me, it was not for me like learning was never about my girl. It was just how do I make this find a way to make this work.
yeah.
And if
Makes
I'm with
sense.
the wing, I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Even if I don't get laid, at least my wing should get laid. I think that's a big thing that a lot of guys don't get. Is like if you are going out with your friend, you
Mhm.
should think like how to benefit the most, like more about his self-interest than yours. A lot of the times, like that's really what a wing is. A lot of guys think like
Mhm.
wing is just a guy that goes out with you, but no, it's really like the most important person.
Exactly. Yeah,
Is the most important person in the
yeah.
set. When you are talking with the girls, your wing is always more important than the girls because he will get you way more laid than than the girls itself. So if you help him when he has a situation when he needs some help to actually be successful with
Yep.
that girl, then he will owe you the next time that
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
do need help.
Well, also, not even just oil. I think it will, especially if you tell your wing like, "Hey, do you know what was happening in the interaction?" You debrief each other, so then you could see each other's blind spots, right? Because
Mm, yeah.
if you tell him, because especially okay, so I've had a lot of wings who are they just don't get it. They're like, I'm not sure where they are. They have been soloing game for such a long time that when we go out, they
Mm,
they're just by themselves. They're like a lone wolf. So it seems like you like to help your wing out because you can see the whole entire situation. But if you tell your wing like, hey, um, did you see these things that happened? It will help him to like improve himself as well, right? Imagine
mm.
having two of your stuff in a set, right? That's like the best set.
What, like yeah, like the way I see it is if I go out with the guy, for example, if he approaches a girl, I don't go approach another girl. I just wait, and then if some cock blocks come, I just like intersect them and like distract them. And I think that's
Yeah,
like how real wingmanship should be like. It should be like you should be basically his guard angel, where you be like
exactly. Yeah.
always watching his back,
Yeah.
having his back,
That's
and
actually
that's
really good. Yeah.
yeah, for
That's like
sure.
Call
Like
of Duty. It's like Call of Duty shit
yeah,
right there.
I've done some like crazy amogging helping wings. Like the guys, the girls' friends are like coming in, and I just start hugging them and like, "Hey, bro, I love you," or some shit like that, and just completely like stop them from like
That's so
the
funny. Yeah.
amogging. Yeah,
That is so
that's
funny. Yeah.
yeah, like those kind of things is really fucking and then even though some guys are like selfish about that, if you do that to them like enough times, they will be like kind of like they feel like a little I would say like they kind of feel like they owe you something, you know?
Yeah,
They feel like
they feel like you helped them out so many times that
yeah,
now they're not obligated, but they want
but
to
they
like
feel
do
kind
you a
of like
solid.
they feel like kind of like obligated to do it in
Yeah.
with themselves. Yeah,
Yeah, in
I
some
get
way.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you said something interesting though. You said one way that you brought in like your skills like in video games into
Mhm.
excuse me, excuse me,
Yeah.
into game into game was that you basically saw what your teammates were doing and you acted on, you know, the opportunity, right?
Yeah,
You acted,
because
yeah.
yeah, a lot of guys in when I was playing, they wouldn't think like that. There was
Mm.
some guy would just run down the map and then would never like be aware of like what's going on in the minimap
That's
or
funny.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I knew those guys were like kind of dumb and they wouldn't listen to me, so I would just like watch the minimap and then just walk towards where is the gap
Hmm.
in the map, and then
Yeah.
either close to the guy that it's about to die, that I know he's gonna die, so I can trade off the kill. So it's like always that thinking of like where should I be right now to
Hmm.
make this work.
No, that's really, yeah. So like I was going to say, based on that, one thing that I learned in video games was conviction. Just get it done, right? Like when you
Mhm.
see the opportunity, just go for it because that small hesitation is going to get you killed.